It's batching time. Am I talking about? Hi, I'm Amy, and tonight's Live About Five is all about how batching your communications, especially your emails, can change the landscape of your efforts, your business, and reaching your goals. I'm a digital creator. I've created two six-figure businesses, and my mission is to help women find their purpose and reach their goals, whether it's through business, through finding their health goals. And I do that through a variety of ways, including the midlife mentorship, which is where we learn skills like this. How can we be more efficient and effective with our time? Because if there's anything any of us could use, it's a little bit more time, right? And so, why would batching be something that might interest you or change the game for you? Well, first of all, it minimizes context switching. I liken this to an airplane on a runway. When you're going from A to B, there's a takeoff and a landing. And this occurs anytime we switch tasks, right? Maybe here I'm making sure I'm getting my hydration in for the day. And here I'm making sure I'm using all my oils for the day. But my mind just thought about, I better hydrate. And then I switched to this. If I had just been boom, 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 focused on one thing, it goes a lot faster. Not the best example, but you see how it can translate into email. When you're dialed in and just going through your emails, you're not switching back and forth between, oh, let me talk to this person on the phone. Now, oh, I've got an email coming in. Let me pull it up and see what's going on and enter that world. Who is the email from? It's from Bob. Let me enter that world. Bob is talking about the parade downtown. Let me enter that world. Your mind is going through all these machinations instead of just at one point sitting down and rifling through them all. Next is going to be it increases your focus and your productivity when you match these emails up, when you just take your time and batch things. It's going to be amazing. You're going to feel like a superhero as you're going through your list of emails, and it's going to go so much faster when that is your mission. One of the games I like to play with myself in terms of this increased focus and productivity is setting a timer. You can do it on your phone. You can do it with a cool timer from Amazon, whatever works for you. But when I tell myself I'm giving myself 15 minutes to get through my emails, wham, I work like a bear instead of being like meandering. Oh, look, it's a Pottery Barn email about the latest sale. Let me follow that, right? I go, no, I have 15 minutes. Let me get to the emails I need to get to. And then tonight, when I have downtime, I'm going to pop over and check out that Pottery Barn email. I'm not deleting it. I'm not crazy. The next thing is it reduces interruptions. When you are constantly responding to emails as they come up, it can be incredibly disruptive, right? We've all been there. Batching your emails mean that you have set aside this time. It is your designated time and you can minimize interruptions. In fact, you can even hold the boundary there and say, hey, I just need 20 minutes to rock through my emails and I'll be right with you. Catch me after that, right? Next is going to be that it enhances your time management overall. By batching, it's going to help you manage your time more effectively because you're going to be able to prioritize what you're doing and how you're responding to messages. One of the things I noted is that when I started batching emails, my responses got more efficient, increased in clarity because I was in flow. That's where my mind was how do I respond to these people in the best way to answer the questions or the queries or the needs of the emails. And I think especially when you can allocate specific times during the day for checking and responding to the emails, that's going to ensure that you maintain control over your schedule because you've got these nice bookends, right? I often recommend doing 8, 12, and 4 and putting 4 hours in between, giving you really good chunks of time to get into other work without taking off the runway and landing on the runway. And then last but not least, it's going to improve your efficiency. When we process emails like this, it's going to be more systematic. We're going to be able to organize things more. One of the things I've noticed about this improved efficiency is that a lot of the times when an email first comes out, if I were to respond to it then, I wouldn't have all the information I have by the time I get the chance to respond to the email. Often someone will send out an email at 8 that says, hey, everybody, I don't know what we're going to do. I can't find the Black Stanley mug. It's been missing for 2 days. And I finally decided to email you all and see what's going on with it. And by the time I checked my email at 12, Loretta responded and went, you left your Stanley mug at the picnic and I picked it up. I've sent you an email last week about that. So I don't even need to do anything about that email. It's already been handled. When you're the first one to the email, a lot of the times you don't have all the information. So by waiting just a little bit, you get a little superpower there. Listen, it's not going to be easy to implement these strategies at first. We've all become addicted, strategically so, right? This is like a actual gambling model where you pull down and it pops back up. We get a little dopamine hit when we do it, and you're going to feel drawn to that actual email. But what I'm going to encourage you to do is to try really hard just for a few days and then gauge how it's working for you. There's no other way to put it. As addicts, it's difficult to switch a behavior. But I'm telling you right now, if you start to batch your communication, those hours in between are going to become yours in a way that you haven't experienced in a really long time if you're a consistent email checker. So I'm hoping this is going to help you with your efficiency and your effectiveness. And I know it's going to help you with also your emotional state. It is incredibly calming when we're not on these all the time. So let's start batching and see how much we can help everyone by doing it that way. I hope you have a great night. I'm so grateful you're here for Live About 5, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow.